Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be doing a reptile room tour. I wasn't going to be doing one this month, but I thought I may as well because there's been a few changes since last month. So yeah, let's get into the video. So behind my door I have my 53 litre fish tank which has a couple goldfish in. Nothing's really changed with them, and then we have a 2-foot viv underneath which literally just has cocoa fibre in. I don't have any plans of anything putting in there unless it's for quarantine reasons, but yeah, nothing's changed there. Here we have Lunchable, my crested gecko setup. Is in a 30 by 45 Exoterra. He will be getting a 45 by 60 once I can get the money for one. Lunchable is just down there. Don't know if it'll focus on him, but yeah, nothing's really changed in the setup other than I took the bromeliad out. I don't know if I mentioned that last room tour, and I just put another pothos in. One of the leaves has actually died, but hopefully this will start spreading up this side. But yeah, there's Lunchable down there. In this 3-foot viv here we have Cleo, my pinstripe royal python. There she is underneath her heat bulb. She's doing really well. She eats like a champ. Where's her head? She eats like a champ. Nothing's really changed with her. She isn't the most friendliest royal. She does like to stay in quite a ball, and she's quite nippy, but she's doing really well. She's growing. She's putting on the weight she needs to. Eating every week, shedding perfectly. So yeah, that's Cleo. In this 2-foot vivarium, well not 2-foot, but 3-foot viv, we have Jasmine, my pastel royal. We'll see if I can just see her. She's very ready for food today because it's Wednesday and it's feeding day today. But yeah, her setup's really basic just because she was on a bioactive setup, which didn't go too well. It did all die. I didn't really have the money to put it all back up and get new plants, so I just thought I'd just put her back on a basic setup until she's in a permanent setup. So yeah, I need to get her some couple more direct decorations. I want to get her some branches and stuff to go in here so we can make it all climby and stuff. I need to go out and collect some. But yeah, that's her setup. Nothing too special, but it does the job. Probably the biggest update for setups is Ernie, my bearded dragon. He is down here. Hello Ernie. If it'll focus on you. The light basking bulb makes it go a bit funny. He's in a 5-foot viv now. Bit of an upgrade from the 3-foot, but this is his perfect adult setup. He's got his salad down there this morning. He's not a big fan of salad, but we are getting him used to it. So yeah, his basking spot, his UV tubes up there. I'm going to get some shelves to go in here so he can actually get higher up to the UV. And then we have just bits of wood. I need to get him some couple more like hides and decorations to go in here as this is all brand new. But yeah, that's Ernie. He's doing very well. Up here in this 4-foot vivarium, as usual, we have the seal, my Carolina corn snake. He's doing really well. He's grown so much since I've had him. He's about 3.5 foot long now. He doesn't look it. We're starting to move him up a food size and not feeding him as often. He's used to be on small mice, but now we're feeding him large and every 10 days. So that is the seal. His setup is pretty much the same. I do need to clean him out. Give him some fresh substrate. I was going to do him bioactive because he doesn't really destroy much, but we will see. I'll make some plans for him, but this is his full adult permanent setup, which is really good. There he is. Up here at the top we have Penelope, my leopard gecko. She's under there. I don't know if you can see her face. Yeah, but she's in a 2.5-foot viv. She's doing really well, eating as usual. Her favourite foods are probably Morio worms. Let's see if I can get a close up of her face. Her favourite foods are Morio worms, crickets and wax worms. So yeah, that's her setup. Nothing really has changed. I did give it a bit of a move round here at the back because I thought she laid eggs, but not this time. We'll see next year. But yeah, that is Penelope. Up here in this rub setup, before he disappears, we have Oswald the hognose snake. He's doing very well. He's in this rub setup. I think rubs are probably the best setups you can do for hoggies. Oh god, is he going to hiss? Just because they're quite escape artists as babies, and plus they're very little. He needs to clean his water. He likes to burrow. He's got loads of tunnel systems going on in here. I also see him like disappear underneath the substrate, which I think is really cool. I don't know if he'll do it on camera. This is Oswald. He's living in a 35 litre, which is big enough for now. As you can see, he's very little in it. He will be getting probably a 50 litre when he's fully grown, just because I think they work better for him personally. He eats every week. He didn't eat last week. Here you go. He's going under the substrate. He didn't eat last week, which was a little bit worrying. Oh, he's coming out here. Look at that face. But yeah, hopefully he eat today. Right, so first of all, I'm just going to apologise for the lighting up here, just because this is on top of my rack. But up here we have Loki, my low expression Enchi Royal, I believe. He could be a normal. The only way to find out is if it was to be paired. He's in the 32 litre under storage bed tub. He will get a 50 litre in probably a couple months, as he's doing really well on feeding in here. He wasn't a 3-foot viv, but he started to stop feeding, and he just prefers to be in a smaller space. Even though the viv was completely packed full of stuff, he just didn't enjoy it too much. He much prefers to be in a rub, and that's better for him, and he likes it the best, so I'm going to do what's best for him. But yeah, he really does really well. He chomps down one large rat every week. He will be moving up to large wiener rats if he will eat them. If not, he'll be on jumbo mice, or we'll try chicks. But yeah, that is him. This next girl's actually in quarantine. She will be moving into this 50 litre, which is so much bigger than this rub. This is just because I've only had her a week, and I wanted to let her settle and I could check that she was completely fine. Here we have an adult female royal. She's a fire. I will hopefully be breeding her, hopefully not this breeding season, but next breeding season. I'm hoping for some black-eyed cystics, because I have a male fire once he's at breeding age. But yeah, this is her setup. She's got everything she needs in here, like a hide. She's got some foliage to hide in, and she's got a water dish. But she will be getting the 50 litre, as I said. All my adult royals will be going to 50 litres, as he's about 2.5 feet long. So these are really big tubs. So yeah, that's her. I also forgot to mention that her name is Alaska. But yeah, that's her. Next, in this faunarium setup, we have my little fire boy, who's here. At the moment, we are having some issues with him because he hasn't ate on his own since I have had him, although I am assist feeding him a couple pinkies each week. I don't know if he'll strike at the camera, that'd be nice, so we can know if he's going to feed today. I do have to assist feed him, but it's not like I have to shove it down his throat. I do just put it in his mouth and he will swallow it on his own, so hopefully he will eat today. He's very inquisitive. He's the boy, hopefully when he's big enough and if he starts eating, that I will pair with Alaska. He's of size. He's got a lovely marking there. He's really gorgeous. But he is acting more of himself the last couple of days since he's had some meals down him. Gorgeous patterning. But yeah, the only reason he's in a faunarium is just because obviously with him not eating, it's not really a good idea for me to go ahead and put him straight into a 3 or 4 foot viv. So this is just so I can monitor his toilet, and plus he does really well in here. I mean, he gets warm enough. I have thermometers on my rack so I can keep an eye on the temperatures, and everything's a perfect like 30 degrees where they need to be. So yeah, that's him. In here we have Zelina, my baby normal royal. She's actually getting a lot bigger than the last couple videos she's been in. She's in a faunarium, but as you can see, as she's getting bigger, she will be moving up a size. I'm going to be moving her up into an 18 litre rub that my Mojave boy is currently in, because he's going to be going into Loki's old tub when Loki goes up into a 50 litre. So Yeah, she will be going up a size. She slams small mice every week. I've had no issues other than she does like to go for a habit of missing a week of food and then eating again. But yeah, that is her. Nothing really changes. She's a good eater, good shedder. She drinks and everything, and she's just perfect. She's a really good royal. Like, I couldn't ask for a more beautiful normal. But yeah, that's her. Someone who will definitely be getting an upgrade is Violet, my baby corn snake. She's a lavender genetic stripe. She is in this medium faunarium for now, but she should be going into a bigger setup probably when Zelina moves out of her faunarium. She will go into the bigger one, or I'll get her. Or I'll put her into a 2-foot viv. But the only problem is when she was in a 2-foot viv for literally a couple hours, she escaped. So we keeping her in rubs and faunariums until she gets a little bit bigger, like the seal, and then she can go into a viv. But yeah, she eats every week. She's now moved from pinkies up to fluffs, so she's moved up her food size, which is very exciting. It means she's getting bigger. So yeah, that's her. Last but certainly not least, we have my Mojave boy Aspen, who's here. He's quite shy and he's quite tub defensive, so I won't disturb him too much. But he's an 18 litre. He will be going into a 50 litre very, very soon. Everyone's getting an upgrade. Oh God, he's coming out now. He probably wants his food, but he's going to get fed until later, sweet. But yeah, that is everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment, and leave some requests down below. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.